All right. Yeah, this is quick money for the week. And we'll be analyzing the GA for the week. And I encourage you all to mark up your charts accordingly. So this will cover us for the week. That's January 9th to 13th, 2023. Quick one, I won't waste our time. I want us to focus more on 3 tools for this analysis. And that will be marking the zones area using the horizontal line, which I'll be demonstrating shortly. Then the structure of the market using the trend line. And lastly, we'll be using Fibonacci to mark our area of 50 ratio, which is some people call it the golden zone area. It is important for us to mark our chart, as I said earlier, so that we can all profit from this for this coming week. We start from the 4 hours time frame. As I said earlier, we'll be using the horizontal line to mark our zone area. Or you can as well say support and resistance. So I'll go quickly. If you need to rewatch the video, please rewatch and mark those areas. So be sure to subscribe and be also sure to join our Telegram group so that you can get notification on when to buy or sell, as the case may be. So let's go quickly and mark our zone area from 4 hours time frame, which is sometimes called the top-down analysis. Let's go quickly. Okay. Here. Okay. We have another minor here. We don't want to draw out too much area so that our chart is not overcrowded. Okay. So we switch, we do nothing more on the 4 hours time frame now. We switch to our entry time frame, which is 30 minutes, and we tweak if necessary. That's the reason for that name. You come to the lower time frame and tweak whatever you've done in the higher time frame to see if those areas are actually an area to rely on. Okay. Okay, good. So next is the trend line. As I said earlier, we try to find the area of structure, that is those areas where markets or price touched and bounce off. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3. Sometimes it may be tricky, but experience will tell you what to do. But we try to keep it simple because we are fully price action. Okay, trend line. We go to week, sometimes body to week, sometimes body to body. That depends on how experienced you are and how you've trained your eyes over time. This is free money for the week. Free money for the week. Okay, we have another area here. Whoa, wow. This is what we call symmetrical triangle. That is what is building up for you for the week. The symmetrical triangle. Beautiful. Yeah, we're done. We're done with the trend line. So let's see if there's need for us to tweak. If there is need for us to tweak anything here, I think this is good to go. So we can move to the next tool for this currency. Yeah, Fibonacci. Let's go. Swing high, swing low. Okay. This is where it becomes tricky, but experience will tell you what to do. Now we have our ratio, which is this yellow point. This is the area we are focusing on. So looking at this area, we can see that we have this area, which is also significant because when you are looking at a zone is not a point, it's actually an area. So looking at this Fibonacci golden ratio level, we can see this is dropping out of 50. That tells us that this previous high is not valid for Fib. Then we'll try this recent high. Whoa, that's great. That's great. So we have this area trapped, and at the same time, the 61.8 captures this area of zone. So we are good to go. We can mark that area. Rectangle, mark the, let's start from where is valid to us. Okay, we've marked that area. Then let's remove Fibonacci. This is great. This is great. Okay. Okay, this is symmetrical triangle, as I said earlier. So what we are expecting to do now is for us to be able to mark out the area we'll be paying attention to. This is the time they tell you to be patient, but what are you having patience for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting to see for you to trigger, for you to move into the market and buy or sell? So what we are waiting for is a breakout. We have a breakout, and after the breakout, we must be able to see that there's a retest. It's called a retest, but sometimes they call it pullback to confirm that area that the market or the price have actually broken out of that structure for us to trigger buy. Sometimes you could have a fake out, but that is for another video. So the next thing is to see ahead what you are expecting for the market to do. But before we mark that, I would like to progress the development of the market, what you are expecting it to do. The market can still develop more in this area, coming to this area, down again, move back up, down again. Eventually, we can have a breakout to the upside, if not to the downside. So we have to be ready either way. If it breaks down, we are ready. If it breaks up, we are ready, because the goal is the breakout. We don't have to be biased. Wait for it to happen. Nobody knows what's going to happen until it has happened. So now we are preparing you for the week ahead, for you to follow this and make cool money from this. So the question now after the breakout is, where will be our area of take profit? Right there. If it breaks down, your take profit area is at this zone area. At this zone area, if there is need for us to tweak this, we can. This is for the sell. If it breaks down out of this trend line, sell. If it breaks up, be ready to buy. That's your take profit. That's your take profit. So either way, two things will happen. Then if we take that trade, that will be our first entry. Then the second entry, what are we waiting for? Second entry. Second entry, you are waiting for this golden zone to be broken too. If it breaks above this area, be ready to buy for a possible long time, because the next structure close to this area will now be this area here, the zone level. Let's mark it up for you too, because you will be breaking up this trade, making money from it for the rest of the week, if possible. Otherwise, we move to another currency. We move to another currency pair. So this area right here, if anything breaks out of this zone, this is our early entry here. Early entry, either way. So now, if at the end of the day, we take this profit and it breaks above this golden zone area too, we'll be ready for it. What do? Again, breakout. Then that's our TP. That's our TP area. Again, early entry. If we have a breakout here, we are good to go too. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and it will be nothing